Oh, yeah. Lola.
All right. So, good morning, chumps.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, if you've stumbled on here because you're subscriber to my channel, you don't know Rob the Wax. Rob the Wax does a Tuesday and Thursday morning coffee stream, and it's kind of a hangout. It's like the old days. You go to a cafe, you hang out with your friends at the record store, and we do it on the West Coast, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And Rob, unfortunately, I have some bad news.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when I heard.
I know. Rob is on his way to Washington, D.C. and traveling. So
I thought you were going to talk about him getting sideswiped in his car.
Well, I think he was one of the people that got fired and got cut out of 60 Minutes. So I think let's
But
have
he is going to the 250th anniversary.
Yes.
of America's 250. Yes.
Of
So
our president.
So that's what this is about. But there are a lot of people that don't know the Wax channel and don't follow that. So you might have regulars here who usually
Those are called normal people.
Exactly.
I think the guy that sideswiped him was someone who recognized him.
Right.
Yes. By the way,
well, there he is.
At the beginning was this 1988 record by the Draz drummer Tony Williams.
Draz? Did you say Draz?
Yes, he did.
I did say
Jazz.
Jazz drummer Tony Williams. This is 1988 on Blue Note Records. You know, in 85 he re-signed to Blue Note, did records for Blue Note. I think he did like 6 or 7, one live in Tokyo, and with his new group he started composing more than ever. And Michelle Clement did the photograph. That is an original 16 by 20 print of it. Actually a fiber-based print, none of this digital crap. This record was recorded analog, but it was mixed digitally. So this
doesn't look like a record.
It's a compact. I have a vinyl version of it. It did come out as an LP at the time. I think this might have been the last. Oh no, Native Heart also after this came out on vinyl, but then they stopped doing vinyl of these Blue Notes. This is when Michael Kuskuna, but just for you jazz heads, and I know Harry's such a big jazz freak, but you got Wallace Roney on trumpet. This is his band at the time. He had a young band at the time. You have Billy Pierce tenor on sax. You have Mulgrew Miller on piano. You have Charnot Moffat on bass, and of course Tony Williams on drums. So that's it. And there's a birthday boy today. It's Charlie Watts' birthday.
Oh, Chuck, put another candle on my birthday cake. My birthday cake.
So happy birthday, Charlie. Okay, let's see who's here in a peanut gallery.
Everyone called him Chuck.
Exactly. I'm not the best live stream host. I like going on live stream so I can leave whenever I want. But what's going on with
you feel
Jim?
better, I can storm off.
Yeah, you can store moss.
It's too early.
Hey Jim, I got a record here.
It's new background. I kind of like it. Well, this is the office CD room. You've seen it on other videos, and of course we got my friend's drum set right here.
Nice kit, man.
Gretsch jazz drum set, and when I was working full time, this is my desk in my office. So, Americana Sam's here. AV room Chris. Charlie's going to be on the new Stones again. Yeah, they recorded one track during the last session, obviously before he died.
That's scary. Oh.
Well, he's on the track. He wasn't flown in.
No, I thought he was posed.
You guys heard about Willie Nelson, didn't you?
No.
Oh, he got stoned?
He got hit by a car.
Are you serious?
He was on the road again.
Oh, God.
Right. Okay. Just bandit.
Hey, Jim, I pulled a record out. It's not in the best shape, but I'll hold it for you if you want it.
Hello, man.
Show me.
Hello.
Oh, what is that?
Roberto,
it's a German pressing.
I'm going to see if I can be good reading the comments.
Yeah,
Gabby,
sure.
Nice to see Gabby there.
It's
Mr. Kibla. Mr. Kibla.
Was it 45?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I'll just send it to you whenever I send you something.
I do want to talk about 45s because I have this box of 45s, and these are the 45s that I
One song, Sam.
These are you bought a bunch of Coleman's 45s, but these are my picks when I first got his 45 collection. They're about 1,500 45s, and I picked these. So I kind of want your reaction to some of this music. All right, Harry knows this stuff. How about this?
Oh well, part 1 and 2.
Okay. How do we do this now? Let's see. Here we go.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, Mazzy. I kind of expect more from you.
What's bad?
I can't read that at all.
That's like
oh well, part 2.
What the hell's her name?
Is my screen fuzzy there?
No, you just didn't shave.
It's weird when it's Okay, here's one. This is a good one.
Oh, okay.
Written by one of the Mamas and Papas.
Yeah, written by John Phillip, the abuser.
Yes.
Here's a good one.
Oh, that's a really common reissue label. It's a kind of a gray area label, I think. There you go.
Nice.
This is for Jim.
Very nice.
Oh, this is perfect because this is for Charlie here.
Oh, there you go.
Street Fighting Man is the sleeve you want to have. Incredibly rare.
Really?
Yes.
Now, these were Coleman's collection, so before you jump all over me, some of these are in the wrong sleeves. Obviously, this wasn't an Atlantic record, but Riverdene Mountain High.
That's a terrible movie.
Yeah, but it's interesting. But you know who plays on this?
Rycooter?
And Randy Newman.
Wild guess. That's such a good song. Good album.
It's a great song. Let's see here.
Well, I liked it. I like this 45-minute.
Yeah.
This might go for 2 hours if no one else comes.
So who was the lead singer for the Archies?
Oh, shoot. I was.
No. Somebody out there knows. It's a well-known, kind of a well-known guy that took over the vocals.
We should know.
Yeah, Ron Dante. Very good, Dave.
Wow.
Now, okay. Who are the Do-Rocks?
I don't know. I've seen that sleeve so many times.
Okay, this is actually a good album. This is Scott Matthews and Ron Nagel. Now, Ron Nagel and Scott Matthews wrote a lot of songs for pop artists, including Barbra Streisand. But before that, Ron Nagel had a cool Warner Brothers record called Bad Rice, which is a cult record. Worked with the Tubes and a lot of other people. But I have somewhere in a box. This came out on Capitol Record in the late 70s as an album. It's only a one-off. I'll get to it, Tom.
It's a terrible cover.
I like this cover. But I have a Durox Coke mirror that Capitol gave out. I mean, it basically is like a plate warmer, a glass thing where you put a hot plate on. But it was a fucking Coke mirror, definitely. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Why did Tom Bershon work on this or something? Did you work on this, Tom? Let me see. Was this the time you weren't at Warner Brothers at this point? But anyway, Deaf School, right?
Okay, you started it. I'm gonna do it when you're done.
When I'm done?
I'm gonna show some sleeves.
When I'm done, Harry?
Yes.
When I'm done? No. This is a good one. Gone, 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 the Everly Brothers. Mr. Blue, the Fleetwoods.
Now you know how the Fleetwoods got their name?
Stevie Nicks.
No, they were from Olympia, Washington. And back then the phones were your prefix was like Fleetwood 475. They just used their prefix.
Right. I had my number was Wyman 2. WY Wyman 2. This is good. This is I feel a whole lot better. The Birds. I'll only just do a few. Now this is out of the box. Someone's gonna get on me, but this is a double A side. This is actually. Oh, this is a promo. I think.
I was gonna say white label.
This is Tone Loc, Wild Thing.
Oh yeah. Wrong sleeve though.
Yeah, all these are wrong sleeves. These are Vernon's. Coleman's. I'll do one more and then I'll stop for now. Should I do? I'll do a whack-a-mole. Just pick one. Oh,
I've heard of them.
Yeah. Okay. That's enough. That's enough of this shit.
Let me show you some sleeves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Do you know what this one is, Mazzy?
I can't read that. Read it out loud.
It says, "This little record is dedicated to the farm workers to the world. May they soon cease to be victims." And this is a Joan Baez song.
How cool.
Deportee.
Is that 33 or 45 with the small hole?
This is a 40. No, this is a 33.
A lot of times, and obviously we know in the UK they all had the small holes, but usually if they had small holes in America, they were 33s. Rob is on. Rob, we're this is a tribute to Rob.
Rob is in rehab.
And this is Buckingham's. I love the Buckinghams. Here's a Beach Boy.
Is that before Nick's joined?
Yes, yeah. Oh, let's see. There's it.
The band. Oh, Mama. Okay. Rag Mama Rag.
Obviously, I'm in the Bees right now.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool. This is a Blood Rock promo, and one side has an interview with the band, and the other side has just a regular song.
Nice.
Of course, if you're a Monkees fan, you got to like Boyce and Hart.
Oh, yeah. I have there's one album I have of theirs.
Jackson Brown, there's a promo.
Were these from your collection or your friends?
No, these are from my collection. And let's see. Let's go to the C's. This is a hard sleeve to find. I really like picture sleeves. I mainly collect just for sleeves.
Yeah.
This was from my friend's collection, German pressing.
Let me ask you this: do you ever have a day that you pull out your 45s and actually play them?
No. This is a cool Japanese.
They're fun to do when you have a friend over or something. You know, when you have a slumber party.
They sound
I don't do slumber. Here's another cream. I don't do slumber parties anymore.
What?
No.
Rob and I do.
There's badge and what a bring down. I like these, what they call the optional center.
The pop outs, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Sean Colvin. Who else we got here? Bloat On. You know the song Float On by the Floaters? Well, this is their version called Bloat On by the Bloaters.
I do have a single of Basketball Jones.
Yeah, and George Harrison plays on that.
Yeah.
And Carole King.
That's why I have it. Exactly. Are you in your comedy section? Oh, your C's.
No, the Japanese.
Which song is that? Time?
This is does anybody really know what time it is? And
I thought.
I do.
Yeah, whatever. Nice, clean, super clean. Way down yonder, New Orleans on Swan. And then I have this. This was a giveaway by Crest toothpaste, but it's got Moby Grape on it, so that's why I've got this.
Do you remember? Did you guys have a chain store?
That's good for now.
Did you ever have a chain store name Tom McCann? Ever Tom McCann?
Oh, okay. One more.
Get your Beatle boots at Tom McCann.
Yeah, exactly. Tom McCann, obviously in the malls, all the malls, or not all of them, had Tom McCann. And I don't know if I still have it, but they gave away a single, and it was like an A-side, B-side, very kind of 60s pop. It must have been around 66 or 67. It's like She Likes My Penny Whistles, da 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 da. Very kind of Carnaby Street pop stuff. Anybody remember that?
No.
Free record. What's the other one? Something about Tom McCann. It's very. I would like to know. I probably can look. Actually, we have the Google these days. Anybody know about that? Who actually made that record? Because it was probably obviously some LA studio musicians.
Yeah.
You have the Tom McCann single. Anybody know who is it? Someone look it up. I'm not looking up on Google now. What are the two songs? All I remember is Penny Whistle, right? Is one of them She Loves My Penny Whistle?
Rev says he has it.
I saw that. Someone look it up and post here before your time, Kimbo. Sure.
I've got one of those boxes that's filled with the Beatles. It's like just nothing but Japanese pressings.
So we got let's see here. Okay. We're gonna do this.
Everybody.
Again. Yeah. So we got Thank You by Sly Stone. Everybody's a Star.
Turn that over again. What's it say on the other side? Hot record?
Hit Records.
Hit Records. Okay.
That's the Thank You was the A side. So somebody put that on the A side.
Thank you for letting me be myself again.
I don't know why all these are in the wrong sleeves. But Coleman never seen records.
If you're a 45 collector, that's important.
Yeah, but if I gave myself the time, I'd sit down and go through it and archive it and get sleeves and the whole.
I have a huge box of just empty factory sleeves.
Yeah. Born to Be Wild.
I have a roll of stickers that say promo only.
Oh, nice.
Boots Are Made for Walking.
What a great. Originally that was supposed to have been sung by a man.
Well, he does it on Lee Hazelwood. You can get it on his version of it. Shush, 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 Sugar Town. What a great song.
We should do a recording together.
And Summer Wine. I mean, that's a great song too.
Yeah. She was nothing without Lee Hazelwood.
Here we go. I Got You, Feel Good, and I Can't Help It. King Records. This is James Brown. One of my favorite songs. Well, this is a great B-side.
I did own a jukebox at one time, Fluffy, many years ago.
This is one of the reissues, the oldies when they used to do back to back. But Bluebird by Buffalo Springfield with Mr. Soul. What a great, Oh, here we go.
James Gang does a great cover of Bluebird on their first album.
Alex Chilton.
Yeah, he was 16 when he sang that.
Right.
See, now you're talking my stuff. When you get into 45s, that's stuff I love.
Yeah, there's certain picture sleeves I would always pick up at the studio. In fact, if they're Beatle related, when I worked, if the solo stuff that came out during the 70s, I'd grab like 3 to 5 copies of the picture sleeves. That's why I had so many McCartney picture sleeves and Harrison. I Only Want to Be With You, Bay City Rollers. I saw them at the Berkeley Community
Saturday
Theater.
Night on the Other Side.
No, Rock and Roll Love Letter. They
Really?
They did 2 shows at the Berkeley Community Theater, an afternoon show, like a matinee at 4 and then an 8 o'clock. And I went with my friend Vernon because they were on Arista Records. So we got promo tickets. And literally it was a sea of young girls with plaid scarves going like that, Oh, this is the song "Down on Me" that got me into Big Brother and Janis Joplin on Mainstream Records. Okay, you got any more, Harry? Harry left the building. Okay,
Here,
you got something, Jim?
I'm looking for flexi discs. I have a bunch of flexi.
Let me know when you have them. Oh, here we go. Sam and Dave, hold on, I'm coming. That's
what she said.
I know. Yeah, exactly. That joke never gets old.
Why would she say that?
Okay, why do they say needles and pins?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's great.
It is
needles and pins.
Oh, and Love Potion number 9.
Great song.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner. It is a great song. I mean, that dance sequence with Nicole Kidman in that film when she's dancing to that song.
Their best song is Call Me the Breeze.
And who wrote Call Me the Breeze?
J.J. Cale.
There we go. You need to get next season on the quiz show in the UK. I know there's some stuff you don't know, but I only got to the second round, then I got dumped. Susie Q part 1 and 2. I didn't know when I heard this that that wasn't an original. I had never heard the first one, the original. Oh, here we go.
Screaming Jay Hawkins. Did he do the original?
No, that oh, now you got me. I just had it on my tip of my tongue. Is it? No. I Put a Spell on You was hit. I'm blanking out. Who wrote Susie Q? It's not. No, it's
Well, look at the record. It'll tell you who wrote it. That may be the one, the original.
Louis D. Oh, Hawkins. Yeah. Dale Hawkins.
Screaming. That's not Screaming Jay Hawkins. Different guy.
Dale Hawkins.
Okay.
Well, maybe I don't remember. Dale Hawkins. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Wyoming Dave. He knows his shit on singles.
Pretty Ballerina and Walk Away Renee.
I love both of those songs.
Yeah. Walk Away.
This is for you, Jim. Oh. Okay, since Joey's here, this is for Joey. This is It's My Party by Leslie Gore.
Why would that be for me to
My favorite Leslie Gore song is California Nights.
Interesting. I don't remember why, but my girlfriend Nancy worked at KSAN in the late 70s, was managing some musicians, and we had drinks with Leslie Gore and her brother. And her brother's gay and a composer, and she's obviously gay, lesbian. Not that that means anything, but we were on Polk Street.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
The gay part of Polk Street at the time, rough trade in a way. And so I hung out with Leslie Gore. She was doing like a cabaret thing in San Francisco. So she was really
pretty
nice.
much blackballed once they found out she was gay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, to Billy Joe, Bobby Gentry.
What the hell did they throw off that fucking bridge?
Leslie Gore's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Can I show you some Beatle-related singles that are kind of unusual? German. I think this is Canadian. This is just a sleeve.
Here we go.
This is French. This is a German sleeve. I think several different records could have come in it. I think this is Italian. No, this is Spanish. This is Canadian. Really cool Canadian on Atco. Nobody's Child. This is a rare sleeve, really. In Canada, they did a white sleeve with green apple, but you don't see it very often. This was put out by Wee Magazine. You remember Wee Magazine, don't you, Jim?
Over 50, I remember. Over 50.
You remember, what the byline or the marketing thing for Wee was?
No.
We, the only French word you'll ever need to know.
I didn't know that, Mazzy. Thanks.
Remember that.
I hope everybody's feeling entertained. If you're on the West Coast here, it's wake up
Russian call. EP for Sgt. Pepper.
Tom used to work. Hey,
have
Tom,
you been to that fountain?
Oh, that's
Mazzy, have you been to that fountain?
Maybe, I don't remember now.
See, that's what I love about foreign sleeves. They're all different than what we used to get here.
Yeah.
Just a few more. Come give mir dein Hand.
Yeah.
Mir.
I have that. I mean, that's why being a Beatle collector, you can go crazy.
Yeah, and then nice Canadian.
I stopped being
single.
a completist a couple years ago.
This Boy, one of their best songs. And I think one of the highlights of Hard Day's Night is the This Boy scene with Ringo. That's enough.
Okay. So Tom mentioned something about Dusty Springfield. We know that. But you know who Dusty Springfield dated for a while? They had a long-term relationship. Is Norma Tanega.
No, walking my cat named Dog. Yeah.
Her.
Yeah,
and You're Dead.
Yep.
I do have my name. Look, it's the B-side to my name is the B-side to what, Mazzy?
Let It Be, isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't it Let It Be? See,
I used to know song though. I'm so glad they released that.
Yeah.
Please Please Me, VJ, and From Me to You. Good morning.
VJ 498 is the one you want, where they misspelled Beatles with 2 T's.
Wow.
I think it's 498.
Yeah, this is correct spelling. I should probably look in more detail on these because no matter what, bad thing.
VJ lost the rights to the Beatles because they didn't pay them royalties for I think it was like $475.
Well, they had a time limit. No, here, this is a cool thing. God, they were selling this for $2.50 on used market. Goldfinger, Shirley Bassey. You know who produced Goldfinger, this single?
John Barry?
George Martin.
Martin.
John Barry arranged it.
Okay.
George Martin produced it. Okay, let's get in now with all over the internet, all over the vinyl community, all over YouTube. It's all about the Beach Boys. We got a punch copy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look what someone did on Don't Walk Away for a While. Look what they did.
Oh, so that would be like VG Plus?
Yeah. Good vibrations. But look, I mean, Jesus, who does that? This is
Kid.
before splatter vinyl was invented.
Yeah, it's a
So when I got the soundtrack to Help, the incidental music was so bad. I took a pin and I tried to create a groove across the incidental so it would go from one song to the next. It didn't work.
I love the instrumental music. You know, the reason, if anyone got here late, this is a box of, when my friend Coleman passed, there was about 1,500 45s. I kept this box worth and a few more for my collection. All the original Pie, Kinks, and early Decca Stones and Beatles and the Who, all like UK sync 45s. And Harry bought some of the 45s, but that's why they're all random, you know, with different sleeves.
I think I bought 4 or 5 Kinks singles from you.
Yeah, there were a bunch. I think what I did is I left, there were a lot of duplicates. I think every time he saw some, like any of the British bands, he would just buy them if they were cheap.
That does look like a grease pencil on there.
Yep.
Look, remember these Woolworth bags that are
Oh, yeah.
golden hits? This is The Who, Summertime Blues, and Heaven and Hell, American Decca. Oh, Flexi.
Hey, Lavelle would like a link.
If I put it here, let me see. Yeah, let me see where I can do it. Do I have your phone number? I'll put it in. I'm not posting it here because of the tweakers, unfortunately. So, Lavelle,
how you doing, Joey? It's been a while.
Good. Yeah. Waking up. This is not my time of day usually. It's nice to be up early though. I actually woke up way before my alarm and I was like, I knew I wasn't going back. It was like, whatever, just get up.
Lavelle, I did it through Instagram. So when did this come out? Was this in a magazine? Oh, St. Martin's Press. So this might have been the 70s or 80s. Pinball Wizard, a Flexi. This is I think from a book.
Yeah, probably a magazine.
Yeah, magazine, yeah. But it says St. Martin's Press, so it could have been. Here we go. This is
There's actually a record show in Tacoma this weekend that's 45s only, and I'll be selling at that show. I'm
going to do a setup for another joke for you, Harry. This is The Who, Someone's Coming.
It's not the one that said, "Hold on, I'm coming."
I Can See for Miles. Their best single ever, I Can See for Miles.
That and Magic Bus.
It's better than Magic Bus. Mary, okay. You know what this song's about. Mary Ann with the shaky hands.
Yes.
Just picture it. That's what it's about. Seriously.
While they're looking at pictures of Lily.
Pinball Wizard. Pictures of Lily.
There you go.
There you go. Just for you. Magic Bus.
And you know what? Those Who singles, they're like dollar records.
If
crazy.
That. Yeah. All this
that's cheap. A nice promo.
I have a single that is on topic with your kind of inside baseball quick quips about masturbation and shit.
What is it?
Oh, we're not. You went to the sexual side. We weren't talking sex. I have that. Yeah, I have that. That's a good one. Wait, do it again. Hold it up again. Yeah, pull it back a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
How about take your hand off the title, Callie?
Yeah, take your hat. Cover up the word "to" though.
Hey, Joey, I can teach you how to be a YouTube celebrity.
So, yeah. Joey, at one of the Seattle record shows, I sold a Dead Kennedys "Fuck Off Nazi Punks" to Mike McCready from Pearl Jam.
Whoa! Oh, no.
Does it have the armband?
It did.
I have that.
It was a reissue though, because they've reissued that many times.
It's kind of not easy to have an armband with a swastika on it in your record collection if you're Jewish, especially, but even if you're not Jewish. So, yeah. I got all those first Dead Kennedy 45 still.
I'm wearing my. I heard you guys before I came on. I didn't remember that it was somebody's birthday, so I changed my shirt for that. You ready?
Yep.
Charlie, yeah. Happy birthday,
Hey,
Charlie.
yeah,
Watt.
nice.
It's backwards, but
Charlie
Hey,
fucking
Lavelle.
Hello, Lavelle.
What's going on, y'all?
Nice to see
Hey.
you.
I have one.
Are you in the
45.
Are you in the 45s?
Hey, what's going on? Let me see if I can get rid of that sound.
Are you into singles at all? 45s?
Yeah, that's what I started. That's what I started off doing. Started collecting.
Do you have any to bring up here, or are they stored away?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of them. Let me Okay, you hear me now?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let's see what you
I
got.
just, what's tripped out? I just was at Half Price Books. I picked up a Holland Wolf
Whoa.
spoonful.
Nice.
Found this like a couple of days ago. I was tripped out. I went in there just looking for records, and I always look at the 45. So I grabbed that one.
Isn't it great that they covered a Cream song?
Yeah, no, that's why when I saw it, I was like, this is one. I was like, Cream covered this, and I was like, oh man, I know this was like one of his best songs.
Well,
I hated the problem with half price book sales. They put the stickers on the label, and it's
Yeah.
so hard to
They
get
did.
them off.
Yeah, some of them I had to peel it real slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other side was like Holland for My Darling. That's tripped out. But this came out in like 1960.
Yeah, perfect time. Emma's here too. Perfect timing.
I had grabbed this, and then they had a couple of Sade ones. I was shocked too. What you call it? It was Kiss of Life. I was tripped out. They had that 45 there and Ordinary Love, which is I was like shocked. They had like the early 90s stuff. Usually you see a lot of the earlier stuff.
You know, that first album was I have these vivid memories of that first album being blasted on when people had CDs in their car, I guess, or that first Smooth Operator just blasting people driving playing that song out.
Yeah, that one. It was that one and Your Love Is King. That was like the first song I heard by her when I was a kid. My mom I was like, man, who the heck is this?
Yeah, it's cool stuff. Yeah.
And then I got a couple of ones. This one's on flip. Big Bam Boom, old boy.
John.
Yeah, he turned me. Him and his wife had came on and they played this song. What is it called? Yeah. Have Love Will Travel, which the Sonics, I think the Sonics is known for this song, but he's the one that originally wrote it on flip. So he was playing it, and I was like, damn, this sounds cool as hell. And I remember hearing this on the radio, and I swear, like in the 90s, it was a guy, he passed away. He was a known DJ in Chicago, Herb Kent, which I got to meet him too. He used to play a lot of the old Dusties and stuff, and a lot of the psych stuff. But yeah, he played this. I remember hearing this, and I was like, damn. And then I went and ordered. I went online and seeked it out. But yeah, Big Baboom, man, used to play a lot of cool stuff, and that's like I was like,
his wife is really knowledgeable.
Yeah,
he's
both of them are, but his wife is
everything from rockabilly to blues to garage to punk. To, I mean, that whole wheelhouse. I love him.
Yeah, then I grabbed that, and I got a lot of 45s. My gateway was on the Beatles, of course. That's when I started. I started collecting a lot of the Beatles 45s, and then that's when I got the full lengths. But the 45s is where I started at. But yeah,
people like to jump on those British bands, but they kind of reintroduced all the shit that most young Americans and Americans in general ignored. All the the Muddy Waters and Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry maybe not, he had hits, but the blues artists. I mean the Stone, not the Beatles so much with the blues stuff, but the Stones and the Yardbirds and Small Faces, but all those bands and Cream, of course.
Yeah, most of the blues stuff, my grandmother, because my grandmother used to work. There was a place in Chicago that was called Jewtown. My grandmother used to work down there.
Wait. Did you say Jewtown?
That's what they used to call it. That's what they called the area. It was over by the university.
Okay, I'm having a problem with this conversation right now. Jewtown.
But that's what they call. That's what they.
Why is that
what they
typical
called it.
Koreatown?
I always trip out on that, but she saw the Rolling Stones. So my grandmother's the one turned me on to the Rolling Stones and all the blues, because she told me she used to sneak in and go to those and see the blues artists come out. My grandmother was more of a church lady, but she used to go in and see all them. Like she saw all of them. I was schooled on all that blues stuff.
I want to
Muddy.
I want to welcome Chris. Chris, I want to welcome you to Jewtown. Okay.
Thanks, Norman.
Chris is my buddy in Los Angeles.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Jim.
And
Hello.
we're going to see him in August again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Chris,
Can't
we got
wait.
Lavelle, Jim, Maz, that's me, Joey Callio, and Harry. We're doing this because usually Tuesday, Thursday, Rob, but we have some bad news about Rob, and I'm really sorry to say he gets sideswiped this weekend in his car, and he gets on a overnight flight
Hard to hear that.
and goes to DC. And so I'm doing my thing here. We're kind of talking 45s, but we're not only have to talk about 45s.
Can we talk 78s for a moment?
That was something I wish I could have got into. That's
Look at this.
cool.
That's Cab Calloway Reefer Man on a 78.
Nice.
Nice. Well, that you kind of live that every day.
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe on a 78.
Wow.
Two of them.
Nice.
And this, I think this is a that's a promo there. And this is one John Bip Bop Boom would love. The Collins Kids. That's early rockabilly.
Wow.
Love the Collins.
Wow.
What song is it?
This is well, let's see. This one is Hop, Skip, and Jump, Young Heart. There's another one, In My Teens. They're Still in Love. Rock and Roll Polka.
There was a band in San Francisco in the 80s called Polka Side. They were a polka punk band.
Yeah, these Collins Kids 78s, they'll go for about $50-$60 a piece.
This is a
like that.
reissue, but it's a great song. This is Iko Iko by the Dixie Cups.
Yeah.
Of course, Dr. John had a hit of it too.
Going to the Chapel on the B-side.
No, Give Him a Great Big Kiss.
Mm.
This is a reissue, so they probably repositioned it or something.
Great. Everybody plays that song. A lot of people play, I should say.
Yeah.
I like that Collins Kid song, Hoy Hoy Hoy. I don't know if you know that one.
Remember this? The one-off Sparks and Jane
that's a good
Wielding from the Go-Go's?
Oh, yeah.
Is he a vampire there? Or?
It looks sort of like Kate
Done
Bush
with
there.
45s.
Oh, is that the one where she covers Hold On, I'm Coming?
Cool Places and Sports. Produced.
No. You have to look at the picture, Mazzy.
Oh,
Hold On, I'm Coming.
no.
Okay.
I think you just killed the stream.
You did.
Dang.
We go Johnny Lee Hooker, Boogie Chillin' on VJ.
Oh, nice. Is that original?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is on VJ. I had found this one in a while. This one's pretty cool. That one, and then I showed this one on one of my videos. The Patsy Cline. This was the album this is the song that broke her, Walking After Midnight on Decca original.
Great
Wow.
song. Owen Bradley produced that.
And that's a promo too, right?
After this one, she was gonna give up before this song, and this is what broke her. This is what made her popular.
Wow.
This was my first one that I remember. This is a jukebox one. I found this one in a while. This one's like an EP. And this has Walking After Midnight on here, and Sweet Dreams is on here, and Fall to Pieces. This is like the early 70s. Yeah, I was that one. And then I got Little Walter, my favorite.
Fluffy. We got to thank Fluffy here. I mean, my God.
Shout out to
Wow.
Fluffy.
Wow.
I can finally fill up my car with gas. Or actually, I
Well,
can
I gotta-
buy a gallon of gas.
Split that 5 ways.
I'm going to buy a gallon of gas.
I'll say one thing for Trump. I used to be able to only get $30 worth of gas in my car. Now I can get $100 worth in it.
I just discovered, apparently, there's a B at the end of dumb. Who the fuck knew?
Did you see that clip? Yeah. I'm not against politics here. We're not going to really jump in that. We're going to talk about 45s here. Sorry, Lavelle, we interrupted you.
I'm just saying.
We have to get a shout out. Thank you, Fluffy. Now he has to really take the bus after that. I appreciate it. You're not required to donate to the stream, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Good.
Then I got this one. This is My Babe. This is my favorite song by Little Walter. This was on Checker.
Which song is that?
My Babe.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a popular song by him. This was before he.
Does that go, my babe? My babe. Okay.
Got that one. Then I got a jazz one. I gotta have some jazz in here. This is Star Eyes on Clef Records. Charlie Parker.
That's a nice sleeve.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was clean. I remember finding this.
Is that that's Norman Graham.
Wow, look how clean that is.
Norman Graham didn't have no splits or nothing. I was like, what the hell? Somebody kept it in the they kept it in the glass or something.
Is that an EP? Is that an EP?
Yeah, it's an EP. Yeah. It has it has Star Eyes, Casey Blues, and then She Wrote. Yeah.
Cool.
That was one of my favorite jazz finds. Yeah, I grabbed that. Yeah, I've been hooked on them. I remember this one too. This one's like a double A side, Running Up the Hill. What's her name? Kate Bush.
I have that. Yeah, I love that. I have that picture sleeve.
And yeah, Wicked Game. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Then I got a lot of Bowie stuff too. Like a lot of the Bowie stuff from the 70s. Like this one. This one's cold. Rebel Queen Bitch.
Is that an import?
Yeah, it's an import. This is from the Netherlands. And then this one's from Heroes, Sense of Doubt.
Is that the one? I have the one that has the German and the French version.
Yeah, that's how this one is. This one is
That's what I have.
Yeah, that one. And then one of my first ones I bought. This is a radio not for sale. It says mono, which is crazy. Soccer City to Starman.
Nice.
Let's see the label.
Yeah, it's RCA.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been collecting a lot of that stuff, man.
You got a nice collection there.
Of course, I've got to have Dylan.
There you go.
Nice.
That's an import too, isn't it?
Is that German or Italian?
Actually, this one is actually
the UK.
German.
UK? Okay.
Yeah.
German.
And then this one, Like a Rolling Stone. This one's American.
Yeah.
Gates of Eden.
One of the greatest singles of the 60s.
And then, of course, I got some Beach Boys. California Girls. And
California Girls was the first big one that I loved, but I didn't buy a single until Good Vibrations.
And then I got Good Vibrations.
For me, it was Barbara Ann. That's the first one I remember.
Yeah, that surf music was too LA for me initially. When you're from
California Girls, though, that was the beginning of them getting super. Like that is a pretty hi-fi recording.
Yeah,
like one of the first Beach Boys songs.
And that introduction, that kind of orchestration introduction was.
I mean,
I'm surprised. Yeah,
but was that the artist's original intent?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Neil Young, Heart of Gold. This one's tripped out because one side mono. This one side's mono, and then the other side stereo. This is stereo, and then this.
That's how the radio station.
Yeah, they did that a lot on promos.
Yeah, I got a Steely Dan. I got a Steely Dan like that one too.
Well, especially in the 70s, because for FM radio, stereo, AM radio, mono.
Yeah, I ain't gonna show no Stone stuff. I know everybody's seen all that Stone. You know the Rolling Stones and stuff. This is a Canadian press of this one. Chain Gang.
Nice.
And then my favorite, this is still one of my favorites when I first started collecting. This one is Beauty's Only Skin Deep. It's a white label.
Nice. I've never seen that picture sleeve.
Yeah, this was, man, I remember when I found this one. I found this at a shop that was closing and the ceiling was like falling in. It was up in the Lakeview area. It was crazy. I went in. My wife's like, "You going in there?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and see what they got." I
Okay.
had grabbed this. The guy I think I only paid like $5 for this.
Lavelle, I got to stop you for a second.
Go ahead.
Shane Vinyl Records. Thank you very much. $10 Canadian is basically 75 cents American. I appreciate it so much. I'm kidding. Thank you very much for the support. Really appreciate that. You Canadians, I apologize for our fearless so-called leader, the way he's been treating you and the rest of us. So thank you very much. Really appreciate
Now
it.
you got enough now that you can go to Chad Fest, I think.
If someone wants to donate the $2,500 for Chad Fest, I'll go. If someone puts in $2,500 right now.
So Lavelle, what's
Yeah.
your rarest single, you think?
Oh yeah, man, it's kind of hard to say. I still like this one to be.
Yeah,
the
that's
rarest
I've
single.
never seen that sleeve. That's
This
pretty
one
cool.
I've just never seen it around. This one, and then I remember I grabbed both of these at the same time. This was all out of I guess the same collection. The guy was selling this stuff for real cheap.
Hmm.
And then I got Motown Love Child. This is a double A side.
Nice.
The Supremes. Probably this one is probably one of my rarest. This is from Spice of Life, Merlina Shaw, but this is not California Soul. It's from the same album, but this is Woman of the Ghetto. This is probably one of my favorite, one of my most rarest R&B ones. I've never seen.
Boy,
anybody-
Lavelle, from Juice Fest or Jew neighborhood to the ghetto.
Yeah, I didn't like how they used to call it that town, but that's how they used. I didn't like that.
I get it. I was kidding.
Oh, come on.
I didn't mean. I don't want to offend nobody.
You don't
That's
offend.
the way-
The thing is, hey,
That's
in
what people
America,
thought.
the immigrants, there was Jewish ghettos and Italian ghettos and black
Yeah,
ghettos,
Chinatown,
all kinds of stuff.
Koreatown. Chinatown.
Oh yeah, and I got this one too. Change is gonna come.
Oh,
With
that's
the-
a great record.
Nice shit, man.
Sam
great.
Cooke. Then I ain't gonna show just at last. Everybody knows this one.
Etta James.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah, when I've been buying the 45s, I always got out. I always look like I'll go look for regular records. I find a lot of rare regular records, but when I look for the 45s, I try to find
This is one of my favorites. No, this is Respect Yourself, Staple Singers.
nice.
That's such a great song. This changed. I mean, I never got into their gospel. I didn't know about them until they went sort of secular with the stuff on Stax. But then years later, I would get their gospel records, or their earlier, funnier records, I guess you could call it. But
I'm always looking for the staple stuff. I never run across their stuff. Here's another one of my favorite ones too. This is probably one of my top ones. This is a radio station only. She Comes in Colors. Love.
nice.
With
What's on
orange
the-
skies. With orange
Nice.
skies. And of course, I got the Stones one. That's what influenced that is the Stones song. So I got the Stones one.
This is kind of a rare one. A Run Through the Jungle.
Oh, man,
Up Around
that's
the Bend,
nice.
Picture
Read it.
Sleep. Don't sleep in the subway. Now everyone
do it.
does. Now everyone does.
She was like the British version of Dionne Warwick, because Dionne was with Burt Bacharach, and she was with this guy in the UK that did all of her stuff. I forget his name.
Okay, this is during the punk years. Okay, here's a trivia question for some of you. I don't know if
All right.
you'll
Yeah.
know. In San Francisco, there was kind of a new wave punky band, and one of the members of the Jefferson Airplane was in it. What's the name of the band?
SVT.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Is that a good copy?
Who fucking writes good copy? It was a good copy.
I hate when they write on there, man. That's annoying.
Yeah, this has Jack Cassidy on bass from the Jefferson Airplane, Ryan Marnell, Dick Burke, and I used to see them play a lot. This is what year was this?
What year?
Doesn't say the year, but I'm guessing what 81, 80, or no,
Mhm.
79 maybe. Someone
Either
look it up.
79 or
Yeah.
79, 80.
80.
It's
I was still
it's interesting. It has the fan club is 519 Castro Street. That might have been the address for the original Aquarius Records. Maybe I wonder. Maybe not. 415. Oh, 415 Records. That is Howie Klein's label.
Yeah.
Before 415 Records. Interesting.
It's got to be a radio station.
And one of the songs recorded at Different Fur. Different Fur was owned by Pat Gleason, who Professor played with Herbie Hancock. Pat Gleason's the guy. His ex-wife was Joan Genrino from Kronos Quartet, who's my son's godmother. And Pat owned Different Fur recording studios in the Mission. And that did a lot of the Windham Hill records and stuff. But he was the guy who set up and taught Herbie the synthesizer stuff and plays on that. What's the Wild Headhunters record? The spacey one with the come on, Herbie Hancock jazz guys.
Which one? They're talking about
The one that's really kind of wild and freaky.
Mawandishi,
No, after that on Columbia.
Thrust.
Got the space alien guy on the cover.
Kinda. Sextet.
Oh yes.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. The sextet.
Now I'm showing CDs because I'm in the CD room here. So, but Pat Gleason, I think he's the professor. He's actually a doctorate. So yeah, Dr. Pat Gleason, ARP synthesizer. He's also the guy that set up most of the synthesizers with Bernie Krause on the soundtrack to Apocalypse Now. So
Who knew?
I know we like to do the.
You know what?
trivia.
Let's get into the L's.
Oh,
Who
right.
is that?
So this is out of Mexico. Ronnie Lane.
Nice. Oh yeah, Arthur Lee.
Does anybody remember this actress?
Yes,
Looks familiar. Yeah, I remember her.
that's.
I-
I forgot her name.
Nick Lowe, Dave Edmonds.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of that, here is I just got to show this for a second because Dave Edmonds. This is Girls Talk Mono and Stereo Swan Song promo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dave Edmonds. There you go.
Los Lobos.
Is that from Mexico?
No.
I got a Mexican Zappa.
Record Store Day.
Yeah, I only got one Zeppelin, and that's Dancing Days and
Jackie
Over the
Lomax.
Hills.
Promo.
Nice.
Is that Warner Brothers? Yeah, Warner Brothers. Nice.
Yeah.
And then the Letterman out of Japan. This is a cool sleeve. I've never seen this sleeve before. Consumer Culture meets Summer in the City. Is this record as new as its label? Love and Spoonful on Kama Sutra.
Oh.
Another great song.
Loretta Lynn. That's a nice one.
Mm.
You've come a long way from that to
Hey,
this.
Fluffy, I did acknowledge that one, so I did. Thank you very much. It was from Canada, and it still counts.
That's my L. Some of my L's. Oh, one
Really?
more. I pulled this one out just because it was a nice sleeve.
Yeah.
Did you bring any 45s, Chris?
I did. I've got one L right here. I don't know if this is.
Oh, I have
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pearl
the back
Harbor and the
covers are maybe
explosions.
Pearl Harbor and Jane before it was Jane that went down in the helicopter, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
she was the traffic woman in New
Yeah.
York area, and the
Yeah.
helicopter crashed in the Hudson.
Yeah.
And
What else have I got?
those two sang and played with the Tubes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have any more L's, but I got, you're back to Sparks, right?
Nice.
The first biggie.
Is that?
Kimono My House. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else have I got? My favorite early XTC song, 10 Feet Tall.
Oh yeah, XCC is good. I got one XCC from there. I got one of them. XCC is great.
Oh, okay, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I missed this one. I
Whoa!
missed this one.
Holy shit.
Okay. I don't know the translation. If that 119 is probably
Corona.
about $4.75
Yeah,
American.
something like that.
It doesn't matter the amount; it's the thought, and I really appreciate
As
it.
you're here for my
I'm sorry.
representation.
I missed it, Ivan. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway.
Well.
Jasven is in Nukanakrakli. Les fan Kamasvan, Max van Sidolevelman. Thank you.
I think I'm going to go have some herring for breakfast. What else have I got? Well, I got, yeah, this Friendly Neighborhood Narco Agent. Remember this one?
I just got that. I just picked that up the other day.
Love that. I got all kinds of stuff here, but
tell us about that. Tell us about. Oh, I have that. Yeah,
that's great.
What's that guitar next to you?
This one.
Yeah,
it's a Epiphone 12-string that I bought right before I sliced my fingertip off, and haven't played it since. Anyway.
Oh man, that's not a good sign.
No.
Oh man.
Mazzy, these are some of the ones I bought from you that were in the Coleman collection.
Well, let's see.
Oh,
those are the later records for yeah. That's why I have those. That's why I sold those. Yeah, those are fun.
Does anybody remember this one?
I'm sorry, Hiroshi.
Oh, is that
Yes.
Angelo Kelly.
Angelo Kelly.
AK.
I don't know anything about this guy, Thomas Jefferson K.
Oh, he wrote for Steppenwolf.
No, I don't think so.
No, who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of John K. Right, or I remember.
And Mazzy, you might know this.
Yeah, KSFO was the home of the San Francisco Giants radio station. Let me see who's on there. Jim Lang. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely. Al Collins. Al Jasbo Collins on the bottom right.
Right there.
He had a morning TV show, too, and he always wore the beret. He was like the jazz guy. He talked like beat poetry all the time.
There's your label.
Oh, that's a cool label.
Okay. When the Giants come to town, it's bye, bye, baby. I'm not doing that well this year. So
we don't need Rob.
XTC is good. I had got this one at one of the plumbers union thing, Wonderland by XTC.
You can make me small.
Oh yeah.
Can I show my one?
Go ahead, man.
I show Aliento Canino.
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
Frank Zappa, Dog Breath in Espanol, and on this side is Mi Guitarra, which is My Guitar Wants to Kill Your Mama.
I like that sleeve. That's it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. And then I've got some Flexies. Remember these?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Frank and Dweezil, Charlena performed live at the Universal Amphitheater in Los Angeles, California, December 23rd, 1984. I was there.
Wow, man, that's cool.
And then Black Page #1 and a completely fucked up Derek and the Dominoes Little Wing.
Yeah.
But
it'll play though.
Hey, maybe send it to me. I'll put it in the flattener.
Amy T. Booyah, Zappa bumper sticker.
KLOS.
It was that, KLOS, yeah. And then I don't really have much. Oh, I have a promo, Magic Fingers, and another promo, 2 of these.
So have you listened to the Burt Reynolds or the Burt Ward record yet?
No, I haven't. But
it's a 45. It'll only take you 2 minutes.
I know, I will. And these are my brats, all 5 of my kids.
Wow. That looks like a band.
That looks like a band. You know, that band should play at the 250th anniversary of America.
No, they don't have representation.
Wow,
well,
Captain Small.
Have you noticed the guy that okay, I gotta go here because the guy that managed most of the acts that had signed up for the Trump.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Jeff Epstein. I mean, how would they?
Man, that's bad.
Yeah, that's totally bad. Now, you didn't work, Joey, for Geffen in 1985, did you?
No, 87 is when I started.
Because you just missed this one. To Live and Die in L.A. by Wang Chung.
Love that song. I love that soundtrack. They did that
It's a
whole
great soundtrack, isn't
Man.
it? Wang Chung is so easy to mock. However, that soundtrack is so ultimately 80s, and it's so cool.
Yeah, they song, what's the one? The Dance Hall Days still is one of my favorites.
Is that
from
them?
the
Is
80s.
that Wang Chung?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dance Hall Days. I love that double kick drum, man. That stuff, that's
You
like
got a double A mono stereo side, one of a kind. Love Affair is the Spinners.
oh man, that's nice. Love that song.
You got a couple of VJs. You never know with VJs what's real and what's not, Harry. You tell me.
No, VJs are all authentic.
Yeah, that one, the Johnny Lee Hooker one I got, it's like in cursive. It looked tripped out.
Spanish Harlem.
It's the LPs you got to worry about.
Yeah,
Benny King.
you're right about that.
Oh, here we go. This is
Oh, that's the Drifters. Yeah, Spanish Harlem. That's the Drifters.
Neil
Sukiyaki.
Young was on Geffen for a while.
Remember this Sukiyaki?
Yep.
That was a hit. Coleman was friends of Linda in his like last 5-6 years of his life. They used to go to the movies together, watch movies together, talk about music. That's kind of sad when I know all that, especially with, he really helped Linda. Sometimes they'd go out to the museums and stuff. And here we go. Something kind of British, exactly British. The Shadows.
Oh, the Shadows. Yeah,
EP.
Hank Marvin.
This is I think this is a Spanish version.
I like that cover. Cover's cool.
Yeah, EP.
Oh, hey, you got someone here trying to cause trouble in the peanut gallery.
I don't see it. I might have a block.
The Boomer Scalper.
I see that at Broadway.
How do they allow internet
You
access
got a troll
like that?
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Coleman and I went to see ABBA together at the only American tour in 1979 at the Concord Pavilion.
Concord Pavilion is kind of a venue.
It's just a hassle getting way out there. I remember.
Oh, which Rascals is that? Oh yeah, people got to be free.
Got to be free, and
How Can I Be Sure?
How Can
That's
I Be
great,
Sure?
great song.
Their album Groovin' is like every track is great on that record. On that record.
They go to what you call it. This is XCC Wonderland. I bought this at a Plumbers Union record convention. It was in the old Oprah Winfrey where she used to shoot all her
Plumbers Union.
Yeah, it was called the Plumbers Union. I picked up this, and then I picked this one up there too.
Did you buy pipes a piece there?
This is Black Sabbath Iron Man.
Oh, nice.
With
Is that an edited version?
Oh no, this is the regular version. This is the American version, the Warner, with Electric Funeral on the other side. Then here's an older Marvin Gaye. I'm not familiar with it, but I saw the picture sleeve. I grabbed it anyway. This is like this song tripped me out. It's not a big song by him, but it's cool. I love the picture sleeve, the cover. It's pretty cool. It's from one of his earlier albums, Walk on the Wild Side. And then here go one for you, Mazzy. Mick Karn, Boy.
Oh, yeah, from Japan.
Yeah, David Sylvian.
And Dallas Karn.
Yep.
Dallas, what is it called? Dallas something. Yeah.
You talking about Dolly's car?
Yeah. Yeah. Nick.
Yeah, so this one with Steve Jansen's on here. Yeah, this was mixed at Townhouse.
Steve Jansen, David Sylvian's brother.
Yep. That one I got this is an oldie classic here on Atco. Blue Magic. Sideshow.
Oh, that's a great song. Step Right Up.
Yep. And just don't was it and B-side is Just Don't Wanna Be Lonely. Then my favorite Lou Rawls song, It's Nothing You'll Never Find. I love this song. Love Is a Hurting Thing. Love this song.
What's the
You
one?
know,
where
I
he does
really
that-
like Lou Rawls' live recordings because I just love to hear his stories.
What's
Yeah.
that song where he does the whole story intro? That record, the famous one. I
God,
remember, someone tell me. I remember. I love that.
because he used to do a lot of stuff with Axelrod.
Yeah.
And then of course I got some alternative stuff. You know, you got to play some Cure stuff. The Cure, Love Cats Just Like Heaven, and my favorite Depeche Mode song, Never Let Me Down Again, from Music from the Masses.
Cool.
Yeah, got a lot of different stuff. This one here, Richard Ashcroft too. This is when he went solo from The Verve. Check the Meaning. This was his second album. I saw him do an unplugged for that first album after he left The Verve. He played at the Double Door, which is not there anymore in Wicker Park. They ended up closing that place. It was funny, that place. I saw Richard Ashcroft there, and then Rob Bass, and Rob Bass was touring with what's his name? Curtis Blow, man. I was tripped out. And that guy just passed away, that guy, Rob Bass. Yeah, I got a lot of 45s, man. Stones, you name it.
I don't know.
Duran, you know, Snake.
The stuff will be on. Excuse me. The stuff will be on the Whatnot probably later today and tomorrow morning. It's 4 p.m. Wednesday and Whatnot, but I don't have the list yet.
Oh, I love this. I still love that. I always dug this Genesis one, man. This picture sleeve, Land of Confusion. Oh, and then the Monkeys. Can't believe somebody just showed the Monkeys earlier today.
Oh,
I have
Monkeys.
the Forest. I have the 12-inch. That's tripped out. I found the Forest 12-inch. I stepped in this record store. I was doing jury duty at Cook County Jail. I was like, oh, let me go to this record store. I popped in there and the Forest was on the wall. I grabbed that.
Carole King wrote that Porpoise song.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's from the movie Head. So many different ones. Oh yeah, Japanese. I got a Japanese one. Fleetwood Mac. This one's Going Your Own Way. That one. You gotta have some Fleetwood. Go-Go's, Head Over Heels. Beatles Connection. I know everybody has this one.
Yeah, that one's not as easy to find as some of his other stuff.
Yeah, I found this one along with some of the Aerosmith stuff. A couple of Aerosmith, Do Look Like a Lady and stuff. Yeah, been buying a lot of 45s, man. I got a lot of different 45s.
Here. No.
Yeah, this guy, he passed away. This is Joy and Pain. This one, I say Ultimate Cheese, but I love the song. Rise to it, Young Turks. I always laugh when I hear this song. It makes me think when I was a kid hearing this on the radio.
Here.
Then, of course, yeah, I could show some of these. I could show some of the Stone stuff. I know everybody. So some Stones. This one, I remember finding this one not too while back.
No, that's a nice sleeve.
Time on Your Side. The Love Connection. She comes in colors.
She's a rainbow. Yeah.
She's a rainbow. And then this one here, this was tripped out. I bought this at Reckless. This is a UK. This was their first single, and they broke the I still bought it. They broke the inside of it out. Usually the UK, they had that filled in.
Yeah.
It's RCA that kind of their proprietary single thing, and it kind of stuck in America.
This is a Dutch pressing, Street Fighter, man. I would love to find the American one, which is...
You got about $1,000?
Yeah, that's a super rare.
Is it? Really?
Oh, yeah. Really rare.
You mean a picture sleeve or just the record?
The picture sleeve.
The picture sleeve. And you know what? I saw one. I saw one at a record show, and that was how much it was.
Wow.
And this is probably the record. This was the 45 that got me to collect vinyl. This one right here. I went over to this guy's house, and he gave this to me when I was over his house. He had all the Beatles stuff. This was back in '97. He ran this record store called Video Beat. It was over in the Lincoln Park area. So he was like, "Oh, come over to my house. I'll show you some records." And he gave me this.
What
And-
I can't remember. I should know this answer, but was that marketed as a double A side, or were they not doing anything? Because those were both played, and those are none of those are B side type things. I mean,
Yeah, this is like, I think it's like double A. It's always considered like the double A or whatever side.
yeah, it's like Strawberry Fields, Penny Lane. You know.
Yeah, he gave me that. Dude had like three UK monos. He sold one of them so he can move to California. He got a lot of money or something for it. But yeah, this was the album. This is actually the album that got me into collecting records in general. And then after that, I started buying jazz and
Nice.
the Beatles 45s was the beginning. I got all that stuff. And then, of course, I got your box set you gave me for that I won at your contest, Mazzy.
These three singles couldn't be the further apart. And my favorite all-time Merle Haggard song is "Fugitive." I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. I'm on the run. The highway is my home. My mama used to pray my crops would fail. God, what a mother, right? I mean, that's almost as bad as not letting you go see the Beatles. Okay. I Can't Stand the Rain and Peebles.
Oh, man, that's a nice one.
I mean, that's great. And of course, To Know Him Is to Love Him by the Teddy Bears. Phil Spector.
That's on Phil Spector's father's gravestone. To know him is to love him.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to go for some kind of a joke here because it's.
I've
easy
got
to
some
come up-
7-inch here. They're a little different because they're all autographed.
Oh, those are always.
So we've got Gene Knight, Mr. Big Stuff.
Oh,
What do
I
you
love to
think-
get
who do you
that
think
sleeve.
You are.
I have that record, but no sleeve. I need that sleeve. I need to find that sleeve.
The Burrito Brothers, signed by these two guys.
Nice.
Jerry Williams, Last Night About This Time. You know, it's hard when people sign labels, but it's on there. And then this one, he just signed the sleeve.
Oh, that's cool.
This is The Church.
Oh,
Looks like everybody signed it. You know, I buy these. I pick them up at record shows or wherever. That's a hell of an autograph there. Can't even read it.
Money for nothing.
And then, of course, Jerry Miller's literally just lived 10 minutes, 15 minutes from me. I got a lot of Jerry Miller stuff signed.
Nice.
Another Jerry Miller on Reprise.
Wow.
Bobby Bear. This is Bobby Bear when he was known as Bill Parsons, I guess, or some shit. On Fraternity. Let's see. The one, what's this guy's name? Oh, I can't remember his name. But he's a singer, but he sang this song for "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" And he signed the sleeve. This is a promo.
Okay, I just got one moment. Can you take a moment, Harry?
Sure.
I just got a text, a news article. Apparently, oh my God.
Beep, beep, beep,
Apparently,
beep, 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 beep.
apparently the Shags have pulled out of the 250th.
Oh my God.
Oh,
No, they were in.
that's a good one.
That's good.
Johnny Rivers.
It's true. What do you mean a good one? It's true.
Pat Boone. This is Rob Grill this is a jukebox EP, but Rob Grill from the Grassroots.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Peter Frampton, of course. And we've got Steve Earle. I'm a huge Steve Earle fan. Peter Noon. Anybody know who Peter Noon is?
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, Herman.
Herman from Herman's Hermits.
Yeah.
This is cool. Pat Paulson.
Oh yeah. For president.
And then last but not least, a guy by the name of Chuck Prophet that I'm a big fan of.
Oh, I
know
Chuck Prophet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for my signed stuff on 7-inch.
Steve Earle had Geffen all the time because he was dating
Yes.
somebody.
Kimbo.
Oh yeah.
Kimbo, if you're watching now, I got a record for you, and I will sell it to you.
Oh wait a minute. I'm sorry. I had some more here.
Okay, just one. We'll come back to you. Kimbo,
Okay.
if you're watching, get your checkbook out.
Wait a second. I love. Oh,
Haley Mills.
wait.
Did
is
she
that
do?
from the-
Did she cover "Hold On, I'm Coming" on that one?
That's the song from the movie. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's a big
Love that
big
movie.
film.
Parent Trap.
Hey, Tokyo Brian, I just saw your text or your thing, and I sent you a link.
These are really cool. These are Kingsman singles, and they signed on the actual vinyl.
On one.
That's basically in the dead wax, right?
Death of an Angel.
I never knew anybody signed in the dead wax. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I buried
And then
Paul.
Jimmy Rogers,
Oh wow.
Loretta Lynn. This is probably one of my coolest. This is Fred Hayes, who was on Apollo 13.
Mhm.
Astronaut signatures are always popular. Olivia.
Is she an
She signed
astronaut?
through the mail. I sent her a couple of albums and a single, and she wrote back. There was like a type note that said she only signs one of each. So she signed one album or one single for me.
That's cool.
Was she an astronaut?
Yeah. Alan Parsons. This is a promo, but it's Joe Walsh signed at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Another Chuck Prophet right there. This is really cool. I picked this up. I think I got this at Half Price Books. I couldn't believe it. Signed by everybody in the Zombies.
Wow.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah, half price books. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry, I
know.
only had a blue marker when I did that.
Judd Atkins. Elton John was another one who was good to, he would sign through the mail. Arthur Conley.
Gotta watch those sign through the mail jobs.
Yeah, but Elton's was pretty popular for knowing that he was legit. Hugh Masekela, Grazing in the Grass.
Nice.
Nice. Oh,
Another Glenn Campbell. This is a jukebox EP.
Mm.
Nice.
The Turtles, Flo and
Yeah.
Eddie.
Very cool.
Thomas Dolby.
Hmm.
And then last one, Vince Gill.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Anybody
That's
have
it,
something
boys.
before I continue?
At
Got
45,
something?
I've
Yeah.
got glasses of water. I've got all kinds of shit.
Chris?
Yeah. So my favorite cover, maybe. I don't know.
Owner the neck.
Yeah, right. The knack. What else have we got? So this is kind of cool. Gonna Hustle You, Legendary Mass Surfers. I don't know if you guys know that. Brian Wilson, among other things. Got Brenton Wood. And actually from Mazzy, I got Grateful Dead.
I gave you that?
I got more Grateful Dead.
Did I give
And-
you these? Did I give you these?
No, you didn't give me these.
You just said from Mazzy.
and-
Oh, Roy.
No, I said for Mazzy and Roy
Oh, for-
Loney, huh?
Yeah. Roy and I worked together at ABC.
But he was also part of the Flamin' Groovies back
Before
back
my
in the
time.
day.
And he worked at
Yeah.
Portals to Music in Stonestown.
Yeah.
And he worked at Jack's record seller in the Haight up until his death, I think.
No, I didn't know that. Yeah. And then my rarest, this is my brother's band, The Authorities, a punk from the Central Valley in California, from the Stockton area, early 80s. Yeah, late 70s, early 80s.
They're on that.
Yeah, they were part of that whole
Independent Project Records.
louder than, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I got.
Joey, did you were showing some?
Joey got some stuff.
And he had the my Sharona, and it was it was staring right at me when he picked it up.
Right.
I always like to. This is like one of my ones that I like.
Oh,
Oh,
the
yeah.
bangs.
Before they were the Bangles, they were just the Bangs.
Ah, that's right.
Everyone has this, I'm sure.
Yep,
Yeah.
but it's still great. I love that.
I like the A side.
Wow, Harry, that was a cheap shot, by the way.
Yeah, went right over Mazzy's head, I think.
No, I expect it. You know, you guys. You know, Yoko dumping is an art that people, you know, that have no artistic expression.
Careful.
Oh my God! I just want to let you know we're competing now with a Michael 45 live stream.
Uh-oh.
This is
I just got a notice.
from
That's a
earlier.
good record.
I've seen that record so many times.
It's
I
good.
don't know what it is. It must have been a big seller.
Well,
Yes.
Pearl Jam. Pearl Harbor.
I've never
Pearl
seen that
Harbor.
sleeve. What's the other side? Is that like UK or something?
Yes, it's not UK. It's I think it's Netherlands.
Nice. See, it's always nice when they still have the center intact.
Yeah, who would do that?
Usually Americans.
I would.
Kid. Little,
Who is that?
Glenn,
Who is that?
that's a Led Zeppelin.
I didn't even. It doesn't even look like them.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Sort of. It's a cool. It's just because you
Is
haven't
Jimmy
seen
wearing a hat?
that. Paige is wearing a hat.
Okay.
Yeah, and what's his fuck is very scruffy during that period. I'm gonna guess they were high
Probably.
too.
Yeah, probably.
think?
They're here.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
I like
You're
the
on- you're on
Japanese
camera.
I
stuff.
do have one of those too.
They said, hi. Albert goes, why did you hire us to your garage?
Okay.
Hi, Sue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can you ask if I can have another cup of coffee?
Yeah. Good
That's
point.
a cool sleeve there.
One of my favorite Clash songs.
Nice.
What is it? I didn't see the song.
Bank Robber.
Oh yeah.
Bank Robber. This is I would be this with the real guy. I'd love to have this same one with the real guy.
Yeah, with Terrence Stamp.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
rare.
I have the one with Terrence Stamp on. Not
Oh,
the
that's-
40,
I've got
not the
that one
45,
there.
but the
12-inch?
12. I got the 12.
Wow, I don't have the Terrence Stamp.
But you know what? I want to get a. Is there must be a picture sleeve Penny Lane Strawberry Fields, right?
Yeah,
I got that. I have that
I
one.
have it.
To me,
I've
that's
got the whole
nice.
series of picture disc.
in my opinion, that's the greatest 45 of the 60s. That one.
Hey,
I don't disagree.
that guitar on Valerie is killer.
Yeah, it's probably what Glenn Campbell or somebody.
No, it's
Talking
the
about
other
that
guy
one.
from the Wrecking
Talking
Crew,
about that
but
one.
there's debatable about who did that guitar.
Nice.
That's the one you're talking about. Strawberry Fields, Penny Lane. That's the one.
Rumble, one hit wonder.
That's all I
I
need.
say.
Sometimes all you need is one.
Yeah, make a whole career on it.
This is a French single. Ask the Angels and Time is on My Side.
Louis Shelton, that's right, Frank. Louis Shelton did the guitar work on Valerie.
Ah,
Killer. Yeah, it's good.
This is a French EP.
Nice.
It has
Oh,
Gloria.
man, that's cool.
Baby,
Him.
Please Don't Go. Here Comes the Night.
Dan
And
Morrison.
All For Myself.
Is that from the Angry Young Them that album? Looks like it's the
Probably.
same.
Looks like.
It might be a different outtake. I'm not picturing.
I've never seen Eva Records before.
That's French.
Yes.
Very underrated band.
Great
I-
band. Great
I
band.
was a
Great
huge,
singles band.
and they influenced me big time when I was a kid. Plus, they're on TV.
Man.
I think Mark Lindsay had a restaurant in Portland for a number of years.
Can somebody come over and alphabetize these and re-sleeve them all? Oh.
Yeah.
People always forget these guys, this band, this folky band is from San Francisco or from the Bay Area. You're on my mind.
When I woke up this morning.
What a great song.
Great song.
Now, okay, Coleman, you don't put Glenn Campbell in a Beatles sleeve. It's Coleman box set, a box of 45s. Live and Let Die. There we go. Okay, we're getting Wings period. I'm going to skip the.
I can't believe Wings covered a Guns N' Roses song.
I'm going to ask Harry a trivia question, or any of you. You guys know what this is Procol Harum. You know what a Hamburg is?
No.
Yeah.
It sounds like a damn car.
Somebody said it.
It's a hat. It's a hat.
It's a hat.
Oh,
He had a hat.
96 Tears.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, yeah,
God,
great
I
song.
can remember as a kid playing that on the jukebox in this restaurant like 10 times in a row. I can't listen to Mary Hopkin anymore. She gets,
Why?
it's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Beautiful voice.
Those were the days.
yeah. I have the chest. I have the other chest. I have the blue and white. I had the blue and gray one. That's actually
Okay.
my favorite song by Chuck.
No,
About-
Matt, I don't think that's what it meant.
You know, the reason I have this, the
B-side.
Philadelphia Freedom is a nice pop soul song, but with John Lennon, I saw her standing there at Madison Square Gardens.
Wow, that's cool.
And they do a Paul McCartney song.
I saw her standing there. Yeah. Walking on Sunshine.
Good song.
Now, this is a great song. This is a weird, you know how you have those memories? I was in the garage doing something whenever this record came out, and I don't know what the deal was. I had the radio on, FM station. I don't remember if it was the normal one. And they played this song for 2 hours straight, like on a loop. And I thought, what the fuck? And I left it on. And it just kept playing it over and over again. And the weirdest thing, and it was Drift Away by Dobie Gray.
Oh yeah.
It's a great song, but 2 hours.
Well, the guy probably had beans
Yeah,
for
that's
dinner and
rough.
he had to take a bathroom break.
Well, how do you do that in those days? This was
Got to have two. Got to have two.
Yeah, 2 turntables because this
Yeah.
or a cart, have it on carts, but this is before the digital shit.
But they taped it. Maybe he just made a loop.
The Go-Go's Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a great single. Back in my arms again.
My favorite Supreme song is The Happening.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
You know
That's
what's a good one? What's the psychedelic song they did?
Reflections.
Reflections. I love that song.
I love that song too. That's a great song.
It's just the effects on it, and it's out of the box, but it's cool.
They go a chest one right here. This is-
That Ringo is a promo only.
I gave
This-
it to Joey.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
I don't think that was ever commercially released.
No.
I can't remember which Paul Revere and the Raider person was standing next to me, but he was, and I was freaked out because he was in Paul Revere and the Raiders. But there was
Joey sings on this record.
yeah, there was so many famous people at that session. But you said Paul Revere and the Raiders, and that was like one of my big people.
You know,
Very
I will
cool.
say this. I gifted that to Joey because he's on it, and that's the only copy I had. So you can tell that I'm little by little weeding out some of my collection.
You're purging.
You know, you get to be a certain age. I'm doing it. I'm selling multiples and even some rarities. But that, you got to gift to the right person sometimes. Definitely.
Well, you gave me that Bruce Springsteen Time magazine, which, to me, that was a great gift.
That's a cool.
God, I feel like so. You know what I did gift, and I'm going to take a little credit for. Okay, let's talk about just for 3 minutes or however long it takes. I don't want to get into it because it's all over the YouTube vinyl community. Is this Beach Boys Pet Sounds controversy?
Haven't
How
heard
do they
of
say
it.
that in UK? Controversy.
Controversy.
Controversy. What the fuck?
Aluminium.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
And the boot. What the fuck's a boot?
so
It's a
there's a
trunk.
guy who has a channel that I really like because he's genuine, and he like with the Beatles. He's deep in the Beach Boys, and his
Yeah.
channel now is Beach Boy Man.
The one with the hat, right? He wears
Yeah,
the
he
little hat.
lives
Yeah,
in
it's
Portland.
good channel,
And
man.
he did a video on the DSS and pet sounds, but that's basically all he talks about is the Beach Boys. And he did this video, and then a few people, you can name him, I'm not going to mention his name, jumped on all over him. And so, yeah, okay, yeah. He did a
I already know.
response. But he did a response video where he researched and he got the Beach Boys archivist to comment. And he didn't dump on Fremer or any of us or anyone else or the people that put out the DS. He didn't dump on it, but he said there are a few things that he wants to correct. And he goes, it is hard to figure out because those tapes, who knows exactly? Tape boxes are mixed up and and Chris Bellman did a great job, and he picked the one that sounded the best to them.
Well, the thing is, they say it's from the tapes that Brian did for the Carl and the Passions, but it turns out it's not that tape. And the tape they used is actually from a Pet Sounds that's still in print right now that you can get
but
for like
the one
$30.
in print, not that it's a bad thing. The one in print is a digital cut, a digital version. So this
I know, but the point is, it's a different tape than what they're saying it is.
Apparently, it depends on who you ask. Steve Hoffman did a whole thing about it, saying, first of all, Brian didn't pick these; he was out of it. He didn't pick it, so he had nothing really to do with it. He might have said, "Okay, do whatever."
I'll still buy it, but
yeah, I got it. But the point is, after all is said and done, I actually on Friday or Saturday, I sent Beach Boy Man the test pressing that they had sent me because I figured he's a Beach Boy guy. He should have it. As much as I like the Beach Boys, I don't need the test pressing. And it was great they sent it to me. So for a collector purpose,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess with you, Maddie. You a Birds guy. You a Birds guy. You're not a Beach Boys guy. You a Birds guy.
Well, the Beach Boys, I like the Beach Boys, but there was a little bit of at least for me, in Northern California, that was surf music. And, people went to the beaches, in Monterey and
they froze their asses off.
Yeah, it wasn't like Southern California. So surf music wasn't the only surf single I ever bought was Wipeout by the Safaris because of that drum thing. That was it. My buddies and I, and when I was playing drums, I remember telling my drum teacher, teach me Wipeout. That's the only thing you wanted to learn it. And is Wipeout. But I didn't buy a Beach Boy single until Good Vibrations, the end of 66. And that was so different. But California Girls was the one I probably liked first. But all that surf music, all the Surfer Girl and all that stuff, I didn't get into that stuff till probably the 70s.
Yeah.
So it wasn't my thing.
My favorite Beach Boy album is Beach Boys Today.
I just played it yesterday. Yeah.
So I got a news today. My UPS has actually loaded the Sarah 300B amplifier onto the delivery vehicle. It'll be here by 9 p.m. tonight. Thank you.
That's cool.
So tell us what that is.
Elaborate.
We're
not gear people, some of us.
You're not.
I'm not.
This is a 300B is the name of a tube. It's a tube. It's a type of a tube. And
good looking tube.
Some people say they're the best sounding tubes.
Better than your Harman Kardon?
Who's people? What
the Harman Kardon sounds awesome, man.
The Harman Kardon is an EL30. No, the Harman Kardon is
what people say.
Well, my friend Elliot says so. People who have these low watt amplifiers all say that they're the best thing out there. So here's the thing. This is a different kind of a design. The Harman Kardon and most tube amplifiers my Harman Kardon is 40 watts. They have, they made a 60 watt model. You can buy 100 watt tube amps, but this is, tube amplifiers started off amplifying sound for movies with a 6 watt amp or 3-4 watt amp and a horn, big giant horn. Mm-hmm. And the horn was designed by the number of seats there were in the theater. That's the size of the horn. That's the way.
Oh, yeah.
So this amplifier is 7 watts. It's a 300B tube amp made by hand by this company Deckware, right out of Chicago, outside of Chicago. Everything's made in America. And I'm not listening to the quads with those with the 7 watt amp.
What are you?
The quads are a little fucked up. One of them needs to be rebuilt, which is a serious bummer. But anyway, so this Deckware amp, I've been on the, as I've said 10 times this week, been on a waiting list for 3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's arriving today. Very excited.
What speakers are you going to drive with that?
I'm going to drive. I have a pair of Legacy Classics. Those are 92 dB efficient.
Yeah.
And they work very well with low watt. And then I have a pair of these things are incredible. These new form. What are they again? Can you see that smokestack?
I recommend the Bose Cubes.
Not with 300B. Anyway, these things are 91 dB efficient. I can't wait to try those. And then I also have a pair of Zoo 95 dB DWX dirty.
That's the problem with tubes; they get hot.
Like
that is the
problem. Will warm your room.
That's my bucket list. I want to get I want to get a tube amp because I know it's a big difference. I got a buddy that has a tube amp, and I can tell the difference right off the bat.
To me, in my environment, they always sound better. But I cannot play the Harman Kardon in the summertime in this room. It just gets too hot and won't cool off and blah, blah, blah. So I have solid state. Now I'm waiting to see how hot the 300Bs get. Maybe I'll be able to play them all summer long. But my main listening is in the fall, winter, and spring. So I'm very excited.
How do you like those Zoo speakers? How do you like your Zoo speakers?
I love the Zoo speakers. I love them. A lot of people think they're shit. I love.
What are a lot of people? You keep saying you sound like Trump.
People are saying
that I'm the most brilliant person in the world. People are saying
there
that
are different camps in this. There are different camps in this gear thing. I have friends who, when I tell them I'm waiting for a 7 watt single-ended triode amp, they look at me and they want to throw up in the back of their mouth. They just don't like that sound. It's a very pure, no feedback sound. We're used to.
Who is throwing up in the back of their mouths?
You know who throws up in the back of his mouth? The distributor for EAR Electronics. EAR.
I can answer that question, Mazzy. Many people.
The people that are into high watts, they don't like. It's like high watt are Democrats and low watt are I don't know. It's like the Jets and the what was the other?
So,
thing?
Is there such thing as a Watchtower speaker?
Yes, the Watchtowers are being
because you know about Watchtower, right, and I'm just curious.
Down in watts. No, there's low voltage and there's high voltage, and it's just a different sound. I kind of like the low voltage sound with high efficiency speakers. I wish I could afford some really good, clips, or or a room for like some very large clip speakers, but I don't. So we'll see.
I don't miss my clips chorus 2s at all. I love these MoFi speakers.
I know those MoFis are great, but the clips would have been great with
your gear,
with my gear, because they're very efficient. So it's just a different sound. 300B, in my opinion, and I'm going to research it more when I get this amp, is the best sounding tube. Period.
Oh.
So we'll see. And I'm excited and I can't wait.
KT88 amps or anything like that?
I've had KT88s, KT120s, everything. EL34s. I had another Deckware that could handle about 6 different tubes. Sounded best with the EL34s in it, but
KT88's great guitar amp. So are EL84.
EL34s are guitar amps. 6L6s.
All those sound great.
So I'm very excited to get these, and I'll show you maybe if someone what's his name? What was that guy's name?
Which guy?
The
Here.
guy that used to do the Tuesday and Thursday shows.
Oh yeah, forget about that guy.
Anyway, I'll show a picture. Yeah, the Western Electric
Yeah, yeah.
300B tubes. No,
Love to see
yeah,
it.
I guess they are 300 or 600 a piece. Yeah, 1,200 a pair.
Yeah.
Those are supposed to be the ultimate 300B tubes. That's why this guy made this 300B amp, was because when Western Electric, which is made in America, started making the 300B tubes, his thing is everything's made in America. So even the tubes can. I will not be using Western Electric tubes. I will be using Russian tubes.
I was going to say,
yeah.
I thought the Russian tubes are what everybody wants.
Yeah.
No, they want these
And those
Western
are the better
Electric
tubes. I remember when I used to play guitar, I had a Marshall Major. I had got some Russian KT-88s. I put in the Marshall Major. That's like the best sound you ever want to hear.
The old stock Russian stuff can be very good. Can be very good. Also, West German, Telefunken, all that.
Oh yeah, Telefunken's good too. That's the
I
German
spent a
stuff.
fortune on tubes.
So I want to welcome Brian from Tokyo. Brian,
Hey guys.
Hey, Brian.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, did I mention I voted?
Brian is in the future.
Did you vote for that goofy guy?
So tell us what happens tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, a typhoon comes if you're in Japan.
What does
That's
that
what
mean?
happens.
Is
Yeah,
that like a
big-
tornado? I mean, what do we call
Hurricane.
them on the?
To be
Hurricane.
honest, I think like a
Hurricane.
hurricane.
That's
There's
a hurricane.
like four.
It's a hurricane.
A hurricane goes one way. A typhoon goes another way. A whirly whirly. That's a thing. A whirly whirly goes another way, and I think it depends on which hemisphere you're in.
Yeah,
And we get typhoons in Asia. And I got a joke. I got one for you, Harry. I have a nice 7-inch collection, and I got a nice 7-inch box here that I keep. Well, I have a couple of these, but I
like that box.
this is where all my stickers live. Yeah.
Nice.
So I got one from Easy Street there, one for you, Mazzy. There's Yes for Yoko.
KEXP.
That's good.
Nina, and so on. But and
I
speaking
don't
of
see your
stickers, I got-
sticker out. Oh, there it is.
There's my
There it
sticker. If anybody wants a sticker, I'll send you a sticker. Send me a DM. But this is a 7-inch I just picked up.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
This was like a record store day thing, maybe. I don't. Let me make me feel your love. This is probably the most expensive 7-inch I have in my collection.
Yeah.
2 soundtracks. This thing, like, I think it's like, somebody look it up, but this is number 183 out of 2,000 maybe, and I think it goes for sometimes as much as like $500.
Wow.
And then I just did a top 5 record thing, and we talked about like records from the future. You guys have one of these, right? Do you guys have one of these? Man on the Moon.
No.
It has the one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, Apollo 11 mission, but it has a cool fold out. This one has the Japanese stuff, but it has the, oh my God, did you guys see that explosion? The Blue Origin, holy shit, that was so
that was cool.
huge. But it has
That should never happen.
Wow, that's pretty
5
cool.
here. And then on
Fake
the back
news,
side, it
never
shows
happened.
the trajectory of the
Japan gets
thing
all
and-
the cool stuff.
No, that was shot in a studio in Arizona. It never happened.
And then I had one more.
Oh, guy
that
that'll
we
punch
showed.
you in the face for saying that, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
you get
I
punched
know.
for that.
Mazzy
No.
mentioned Ann Peebles. Here's Eruption doing it.
I've got
Here's,
that sleeve. I've got a
Jane
German
Birkin.
sleeve
Jane
of that.
Birkin.
Jatem. Just because it keeps getting mentioned in the zeitgeist. Here's Ween, Piss Up a Rope. Here is, and this one's for you, Harry.
Why is that for me?
Because it's Hold On by Sam and Dave.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see the English text.
I heard it get mentioned earlier. I thought I had that somewhere, and I thought I had the Haley Mills one as well, but I can't seem to find it. Anyway,
Love
nice to see
Haley.
you guys. I know you're probably wrapping up here pretty soon, but I just assumed you had 6 on panel, so I was just
You've
listening.
got
Enjoying it.
10.
such an opportunity to get the greatest picture sleeves in the world where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fun, and sometimes it's like it's actually like people say they study Japanese using like manga. they use like manga to study Japanese. I use like picture sleeves to study Japanese. This is, Venus, Venus,
I
hot
have that. I
sand,
have
and
that sleeve.
Furashu Gordon. You can read, you can practice your Japanese it's one way to practice Japanese anyway.
I learned how to say news in Japanese.
News is, how do you say news? News might be news, no? News
It's
is what?
Nuzu.
I'll be right back.
It's news.
Yes.
It's news.
Good. Oh, speaking of the conversation, just when I interrupted you, sorry, Jim. There's a recycle. We call it a recycle shop, but there's like a used equipment, audio equipment place. Real great place. And they have like a giant case of dead stock tubes, like thousands of them.
Right.
Wow.
Are those you can find that kind of stuff in America? I assume.
I know guys that have collections like that here. Yeah, you know who's got tubes? Upscale Audio. That guy's got more tubes.
Yeah.
Than you can believe.
Yeah.
There's also in the junk section. There's also a junk section of tubes, and I'm always kind of tempted to just like buy it, but I don't know how if you can look at a tube quickly. And
well, here's the
determine
thing:
junk.
if you do that, you might be interested in the tube tester that I have for sale right now.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I might need to get that. Let's talk offline about that.
No, you don't want this, Pete. No.
I'm joking. I do have some tubes up there though, but yeah, I don't need a tube tester.
Someone's got to keep the tube tester thing going, not me. But yeah, I have a tube tester. It needs to be calibrated. And
Hey, you know what? I wrote to Analog Productions again today.
Mhm.
You remember how who was it? Somebody said that I was freeloading on the thing, right? And somebody you miss 100% of the shots you didn't take, but I did write to them when the thing got announced like 6 months ago or whatever, and I just said, hey, I know you're probably in the planning stages, and I don't suspect you have the answer to this, but if you're interested in trading or working or hiring or anything, I live near there, and I could go home and kind of kill two birds with one stone and keep me in the back of your head. And then didn't hear back. As that's pretty, if you don't ask enough times, I'm used to getting no's, but today I wrote them again and said, hey, just wanted you to let you know, could still work out. Although October, the dates that they've mentioned don't really work for me at all.
Maybe we can ask Chad if he's watching right now. Can you change the date so Brian can come to
my text is going to be here any second.
I did ask though, but just so I might get denied, but I did ask twice.
Somebody's there was a live stream last night. Jason and his group of people. It's actually pretty nice, but there was a guy at the beginning. I apologize. I forgot his name. He saw Chad. Apparently, Chad was at the Austin Record Show this weekend, and Chad was going around to everyone promoting the vinyl summit, which he should do. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. I have no problem with that. And apparently, he said to this guy, and I don't know if the guy was supposed to say it, but he said it on the live stream. He goes, he's upset because some of the YouTubers are kind of giving a bad vibe to this. And what the guy told him, he goes, it's not that they're giving a bad vibe, but you promoted this thing initially upside down. You basically, on the surface, and this is what I said in my video, it looked like the VIP part was the most important. Of course, he came out and later said there's only 30 VIP slots and they're all sold out now anyway. But when you looked at the website, the VIP thing was such a big, expensive looking thing. It didn't talk about, well, what can everybody else do? Now, they were there if you read between the lines. But if it just said, hey, for $25 or for free or for this, anybody can come, get a hotel. The concerts are whatever they cost, and that's it. But it wasn't presented that way. So that's, I think, led to some of the confusion that it was for these Uber fans.
How much would it cost you to get there, Mazzy? How many days?
Well, I mean, it's complicated. It would probably be a $2,500 trip, I mean, altogether,
again,
hotels and food.
You would be better off going to Japan.
Well, I'm going to LA.
I do want to have a Japan meetup. I think I'm going to rally one actually in spring of 2027. Yeah, making it somewhat semi-official. End of April, beginning of May, there's a little record fair. It's nothing really to write home about, but I think I can rally 5 or 6 or 10 people to get over here. I think it's going to happen. May 20.
By the way, Chris, I stayed with Chris and his wife Sue. We all went to Vinyl Con together. We hung out for 4 days. He made me get up and pour my own coffee, but that was okay. But it was Chris and I worked together in a record store in 1977.
77,
yeah, 77. And they brought me in to manage the store, and Chris was the assistant manager. So it's always weird. I feel like the woman they just brought in to oversee 60 Minutes and CBS News. And I went in there, the new guy, to shake things up, and I didn't last very long.
How old were you, Mazzy?
I was 77, 23.
So
something like that.
It's Chris, right? Chris, how did it feel for a 23-year-old punk to come into your shop and say, "All right, guys, I'm the new manager. You can just call me boss"? How did that feel?
Yeah, it was fine. I was there. I was in school. I was just doing it to make the rent money. I didn't really care. And I was out of there.
Well, that's why Mazzy was brought in, because you didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't care. Yeah. I was.
So you would have been what, 18? You would have been in high school when you said you were in school. You're in high school. You're 18.
He's
17?
No, I was 26. Yeah, I was 26.
You're 3 years older than me.
Okay, so that's even stranger, right?
Well,
not really.
I was back in school. I was,
those guys were more into that, like metal and rock and roll and Scorpions and shit and all that. It's kind of like when Joey worked in San Jose. It was more hard rock and stuff. In San Francisco,
Uta was the
this was in Colma, California, which is Daly City. Colma has more dead people living there than live people, because all the cemeteries are in Colma, adjacent to Daly City. And I was coming from San Francisco by the park, and we were into like experimental and roots music, as well as soul music and R&B and stuff. And I had to deal with all these fucking suburbanites. And as you know, Daly City also, I think it still is, it has the biggest Filipino population in America outside of Manila.
That's right. I think that's right. That's right.
The big single when I was working there was, and I'm going to say this with all, I hate that when you preface to say a joke and it comes out wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway. Morris Albert's Feelings was the big song. And you get these people, they would say, "Do you have feelings on Borty Bives?" And that was, seriously, and that's the accent. It's not me mocking. That is the accent you hear every day.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
Lavelle, where are you? Where are you? Where is your accent? I just kind of was curious earlier. Sorry to not know, but where are you?
I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Chicago.
Chicago, okay.
It's my kind of town.
And Brian,
I've never been there. I've never been to Chicago.
For real?
Yeah.
That's a good town.
I never been to Seattle or Washington. I've never been there. There's a lot of places I still want to go and visit.
Here's when I go to Chicago and you interact with the people there, I get this like revelation. I go, oh, people here are so nice. Apparently all the assholes moved to LA.
You can thank
I met you at the Exponent, Jim. Jim, it was great meeting you, man.
Yeah, really nice meeting you too. But that's the way I feel about Chicago. It's just nice people.
I love Chicago. I met Lavelle last year there, and we had it was great. I used to go to Chicago a lot for work, so I've been there maybe 20 times. I used to go there every year for work.
That area I met you at when I met up with you, Mazzy, that was like my area. I grew up not too far from there, but that's the area I used to buy all my records and stuff when I first started collecting and stuff, going to the shops.
Yeah, we had a great meetup. I had a great time for a couple of days there. Yeah.
Chicago's great. Chicago is one of the first giant towns for Dada. I mean, it was one of the first towns that like, whoa, okay. I understand what being regionally famous means now all of a sudden.
Very cool.
Yeah. Did you have a radio station back there that was playing you, or how was that? How did that happen?
Yeah, It's all about radio stations back then.
Yeah.
For the which there's a big one out there I can't remember right now.
WLS.
But, no, it was like, is it XRT? Is that there? Or is
That's
that
XR, you got
Boston?
XRT. Yeah, XRT would be the one. Yeah.
That's Chicago?
XRT. Yep.
Yeah. XRT played the hell out of us. So
I'm pretty sure I could not do Chicago in the winter though.
That winter
that's
stuff.
tough.
I'm tired of it. And I've been here 50. I'm almost 55 years old. I'm tired of it.
I don't
So
think I could do it.
That's why I don't go back to New York. I can't deal with the winters back there.
Yeah.
Fluffy, I've never been to Japan. Joseph did study Japan for a number of years. He's a big manga guy and into Japanese culture. So Joey's been to Japan. He went with his girlfriend and a few friends about 2 years ago. They went to Japan.
yeah, that's on my bucket list. Japan record shopping. Since I like jazz a lot too. I think I'll lose my mind. I go to Japan because they have everything.
Yeah.
Would you want to buy country of origin Japan, or would you want to buy Japan pressings?
I would buy a few Japanese presses, but a lot of the rare US stuff is in Japan.
All the culture they stole from us, Brian.
I remember when I was working at Sam Goody.
Yeah,
I was
now
working
the
at Sam
exchange
Goody
rate is
in
working in your favor.
1998. I used to go to the Jazz Record Mart. So I used to go there. It was a lot of guys from Japan.
Yeah.
Buying all the Impulse, all the Blue Notes. They were stacking up. I visually saw this. And my then wife, she was my girlfriend then. She remembers when she was with me. She said, man, why they buying all those records? And it's tripped out how everything ended up going over there.
Yeah.
They got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the jazz section at every record store is filled with foreigners buying Blue Notes.
Yeah.
So it's going in circles.
Yeah.
It is. It's heading back.
It's heading back. In fact, you know, I mentioned this a couple times, but like pop culture has flown from west to east for so many decades. And now like what's happening in Coachella and what's happening in K-pop and J-pop, it's like, it's not only is it going from east to west, but it's getting remixed and re-imported as, you know, this Takanaka guy that's like everybody's Rob mentions him a handful of times. Yeah. It's like he's suddenly popular. He wasn't popular. I mean, he wasn't really popular here, but somehow he got latched onto by Gen Z. I don't know, like sort of a Kate Bush Stranger Things moment. And now because he's so popular there's a renewed interest in him here. So it's very weird how it's all just cyclical.
There's a lot of stuff coming in from Europe and, you know, Africa as well as Asia.
We're going to wind down in a minute. I mean, it's 9 o'clock, but I'm not like Rob. I'm not like a communist or a Hitler type where we have to cut it off.
Clock Nazi.
5 more minutes.
I show a couple. I got a couple more.
We had close to 200 people at one point today.
It was nice not having anybody yell at me for 2 hours.
I got a couple I show for Harry. I got one. I forgot I had this one. This one I know Harry digs this cat, JJ Jackson. But it's all right. You know,
but it's all right. Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't it the MTV?
It's all no.
Different what you guy. Call it? A lot of people says old boy from Huey Lewis in the News. He sounds similar.
Huh.
No, but seriously, I love everyone here. We'll close down in 5 minutes, but just to let everyone know, this is a one-off for now. Maybe we'll do more at some point. But
it was fun, man.
Are we on overtime now? So are we on overtime?
We are on overtime.
We got to punch out now.
Unfortunately, I don't want to say our good friend, but unfortunately, Rob, he got into an unfortunate situation. He had to take the red eye to the East Coast, and
he's in rehab,
right? Now he's got family obligations, a wedding, positive.
That's the cover story.
He's auditioning to perform for the 250th special event. And I'm glad that all these friends here joined all of us to hang out. It's a nice mix of people, even from the Jew neighborhood here.
And I'm 7%, by the way.
7%. I'm only 25%. So see, the only full-blooded I think here is Jim, right?
Only on my mother and father's. Whoa, I am a wow. I feel
You're
kind
the
of
100%. I'm the
Only on my
20%.
mother and father's side.
I'm only married to one, so what do I know?
So and apparently there is a B, the letter B at the
So-
end.
And you're the only Jew I know who owns a pig.
Yes.
It's
Hey,
a
I
kosher
got a
pig.
question. I
In
want to
LA, you can find a rabbi to bless anything, really.
is okay as we close down. Are there? Let's go forward. We've been looking back on 45s and
Yeah.
fucking tube gear and all that shit, and very little politics. I'm not against it on my channel. It's my channel. I can do what the fuck I want. But are there any new records coming out that you all are interested in?
Yes, Pink Floyd 8-track. It's a limited release of 8 tracks, and I've got the Target
On 8
exclusive pink vinyl on the way.
Who's a photographer down here in
Oh,
LA?
today, by the way, I just want to mention this because if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, I'm going to promote myself, but I did a nice conversation last week with Amelia Davis, the curator and archivist of Jim Marshall's photographs. Today is the release date for that chronicle books of Jim Marshall's photographs of the last Beatles show, Candlestick, plus Cow Palace the year before, and there's King Curtis, and Joel Sullivan wrote. It's a cool book. And yes, I promoted the book because I got a free copy, but I would have bought that book because, first of all, I knew Jim Marshall. I'm a fan of photography. And I got a nice message because I sent a link when I went up to Tokyo here to Brian because of his photo thing. And I thought it was interesting. We didn't get into the big discussion on photography itself. I'm not sure if Amelia was a photographer, studied art and photography, but she definitely was his archivist. And Jim only used Leica cameras. And we talked a little bit about that because Leica did this limited edition a few years ago, $13,000 it sold for Leica. Wow. And now it goes for 2 to 3 times that because they only did 50 of them. Wow. And is a digital version of the classic Leica camera. And we talked a little bit about that. So I didn't get into talking about my history of Candlestick Park.
Thanks for having me up here.
But it was.
I gotta go.
Bye, Jim.
Take care, Jim.
Peace.
Hey, storm off, will you?
Anyway, watch that video. That comes out today, that book. So go check it out. Yeah.
Listen to more.
It was a really cool interview. I really dug it. And sorry, tell me her name one more time.
Amelia.
She's what a great steward of his legacy, and I'd like to hear more from her. You should. That was it. I know she's going to put out a book every couple of years. It sounds like.
Last year we had a conversation about the Grateful Dead. Now I did have an issue. It's so weird. I recorded it on Zoom and I set it for grid mode. You know, this is grid mode right here.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened is, even though I clicked the grid mode, it showed us whoever is talking is larger, which actually is good for that. But I was showing a lot of the pictures from the book while she was explaining what they're about. And unfortunately, I had to tip a few in, but I couldn't do everything. So I need to figure that out, why it returned to the single speaker mode.
Mm-hmm.
So,
wow. Well, it was pretty insightful thing. And it sounded like the thing that I wanted to touch on is that you guys did end up getting to talk about the camera, and you were saying that just about his eye and his attention to detail, and about how he photographed. There was a really wonderful story I'd never heard before about the Beatles they had like a nice meal prepared for them, and they signed the tablecloth, and then the tablecloth got put in the window of the caterer or the restaurant, whoever provided the food, and then a couple days later the window got broken out and the tablecloth got stolen, and 20-30 years later somebody inherited the tablecloth and got it back. It's a great story you should go listen to. But Jim apparently was at the moment when they were making this tablecloth, when the Beatles were writing on it, and he photographed it, and the comment was, oh, he noticed this kind of detail. Not that it's a particularly fine detail but it was about his prowess of the medium and of the tool, that he like picked up on things that other people just kind of didn't quite pick up on.
Especially at a
And,
time when it wasn't digital, so you were kind of
right, a bit
you
more
think in your
precious
mind, I
about.
only got 20 or 36 shots on this roll.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
don't even think you'd think about that because
He had
you don't.
he had 3
We
Leicas around his.
It's too bad he
Yeah,
couldn't
we can
afford
think about
color
that in
film.
terms of the fact that we always have infinite number of photographs, but when you or infinite number of email letters to write, but when you have a typewriter or you have a camera, and if you were living pre-internet, then I don't think you thought like that. And we're a little
Well, you
bit.
had a limit. You had to remember how many you have left. You know, he shot mostly Tri-X film, which is 400 speed, a fast film, natural light. I met, Jim a couple times in the later years where Jim got this assignment from someone to do something in the studio. He wasn't a studio photographer. He had to hire an assistant if there was lighting stuff involved, and that wasn't his. He didn't know how to light. That wasn't his thing, and that wasn't his forte. But he, right place, right time. But he really got the people comfortable with him. The story that I never heard about.
Okay, that's it. I'm out of here.
If
Where did it go? What? He's
if
bored?
if you the greatest story in that video, it's only a 30-minute video. At the very end, I'd never heard this story before, but Tom Donahue, who started KSAN and KMPX Radio, who was a producer of the event at Candlestick, when the night before or the day before, couple days before, the Beatles were in LA playing Los Angeles, and San Francisco was going to be their last show. They were burnt out. They were tired. I definitely heard that before. They didn't want to come to San Francisco and play one more show. It wasn't specifically because of San Francisco, but they were so burnt out. They had enough of it. And they said they weren't going to play. And Tom Donahue and his wife, Rachel, who were on KSAN years later, flew down to LA to serve the Beatles. They were going to serve them papers because they threatened not to perform, and they had the contract, the Beatles. And so she talks about Rachel Donahue was in the hotel lobby. They're waiting for the Beatles to come out. When the Beatles came out, she was so starstruck. They walked right past her. Finally, she realized that we're here to serve papers. They served the papers that the Beatles had to come out and perform in San Francisco. I never heard that story before.
Damn.
And they talk about that in the book, in the conversation, and Amelia talks about that. So the Beatles almost didn't play in San Francisco.
There's also a story about how they were going to play a smaller venue, and then they ended up. She mentioned some, and then they ended up playing Candlestick. They weren't initially going to play Candlestick, and
they wanted a bigger guarantee, and Candlestick was half sold out. It didn't even sell out at the time, and in fact, I think I mentioned that video. Phil Elwood, who was the Examiner critic, I remember the headline the next morning or the next afternoon. It was Beatles strike out at Ballpark. It was basically not a great review of the Beatles at Candlestick,
Well, the thing that would be curious about, and I heard the book is really affordable. I think she said it was only like $50
$40 US. Yeah.
And that's really appealing to me because a book like that usually is like $100. So to hear it like a quarter of the price, or less than half the price, is pretty appealing. And then, but she said like all the contact prints are in there, and that most people have.
There's
only
seen 2 rolls really of the candlestick. I think it's only 2 rolls of the Candlestick. Then there's contacts and things of the Cow Palace, because when King Curtis opened up, and I forgot who else right now. Cannibal and the Headhunters opened up for the Beatles in LA or in the Cow Palace. So it was one of those long, and they only played 30 minutes, 25 minutes or something,
Sorry to just keep going on about it, but it was interesting. But there's a guy, when the Beatles played in Tokyo in '64, a guy called Jun Asai, I think his name Asai. He had the same assignment that Jim Marshall had at Candlestick, and he was one of the very few people invited backstage. Oh God, I'm embarrassed. I can't remember his name, but he's got a beautiful book. Maz, you might even have it. I think it's a big coffee table book, and it's incredibly expensive.
Is it a silver cover one?
When you pull it out, I think it has like a Japanese like kimono like fabric or print or design on it, but it might have a silver case.
It's not this one.
No, not that one. I don't think. No. Oh wait, I can't really see. You're just tiny on my little screen here.
There you go.
Doesn't, no, not that one. It's not that one, but I'm sure that one's probably great too. But this guy's called, he was in the hotel room with him. He was like,
John and Yoko condoms.
Oh shoot.
These expired in 1998, so I've been saving them for a special occasion. Whatever. Okay, I think we hit the wall finally. I think that's enough. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you, Chris, wherever you are, and Joey and Lavelle and Brian and everyone else who was on earlier.
It was cool. It was fun, man.
Yeah, we may do these infrequently, but yes, Mr. Sticker Mania, $1,000 you can have the John and Yoko condoms. So there you go. Thanks again for watching.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
Peace.
I always hate the live streams. Bye now.